Today we will be talking about compound interest. Let's talk about the principle. The principle is that money that you put in a bank or you borrow money from the bank. An amount is a sum that which you take from the bank or how much you need to pay for the money you have borrowed. And the interest rate is depending on the question asking, and the n is for the number of period. It depends what the question is asking compoundly. If the question mentioned compound yearly, half yearly, quarterly, monthly, or days, you are going to highlight it as it is the most important thing in the compound interest. Like now we are going to write back the formula about it. Like it is amount equals to principal times 1 plus r%. And this is the number of periods. If you found yearly, that it is okay to write the number of periods as the year. If it is half and yearly, how could you make it? But you are going to divide it under the r%. You just need to copy the number from the red part. And for the number of period, you are going to times it times the red part so that you can know the exact answer of it. If you want to calculate the compound interest, then it is amount minus principal, then you can find the compound interest. Debbie deposit this amount of money in the bank, like this is the principal in the bank at the interest rate. You know that interest rate is 4% now, and you need to find the amount and compound interest. That means you need to find two things. One is the amount and the second one is compound interest. If it is compound quarter, that means you need to divide 4. So that I will write it divide 4 in quarterly, so that to remind myself. Okay, let's calculate the amount first. Now you know the principal, that is this amount of money, then you are going to times 1 plus the rate %. That's mean the interest rate. Like we are going to write 4%, and it's compound quarterly, so it is to divide 4, and they say 2 years times 4 as you have made quarterly. Like now you are going to use the calculator to calculate the answer, which the answer is this. Now we are going to find compound interest. That means you are going to calculate amount minus the principal. Like we are now copying the amount minus the principal. It equals to this value. Then you have finished the compound interest basic questions.